Welcome to a new episode at Antique Set Workshop. Remember, ring the bell, subscribe, and yeah. Anyways, we got a new this lady that bought an antique off us. She had an antique in her garage that needed repairs and needed a bit of TLC. So I'm gonna fix it up for her. This is like a little bureau. You'll see a little this funny things happens at Antique Set. So you'll see more of it later. But for now, what happened? There was a crack there, and a crack. This pot come off. So I glued it up with really strong glue, and so you can see there. And I like to clean up after. Like, I don't like to have a mess everywhere. So that's been glued up. So if you even show that to someone, they won't even notice that it's even been cracked. So even here, I'll sand more, so you won't even see that at all. And I really clean that up. But that's only a little bit of a clean. I like to, and for this surface to go back there, like that goes there, I really clean all that crap off. Otherwise, if you just glue it back with the glue stuck on there, it's not gonna last. So even there, I'm gonna clean off. I might show you how I clean that off. But I said some previous people did some, like, look at that mess, you know? Clean up after yourselves, you bastards. You know the difference? So you know, it's not necessarily like that doesn't create, you know, strength. Strength is inside. That doesn't do anything. That's just people lazy. So I'm gonna clean this little section up quickly. I find these are the best way, these little wire brushes, to clean off crap. Just very gently, because it can tear the timber. So be careful on the edges here. There we go. I might just get a little bit more sandpaper as well, just to smooth it out a little bit more. And stick this puppy on, and we'll be back while I'll do that. So now I'll just quickly sanded it with 120 sandpaper. I just gave it, so it's all nice and flush and clean. After I've done that, I just wipe it down, get all that dust off. All right. Now we've got some glue. And we got the screws as well. So we're going to get the glue and we're going to put the screws in. So we've got the screws there ready. This puppy's going to get its footsie back. Had a footsie missing. Alright. I like to clean that off first. No one likes to do that for the next job. Alrighty, maybe I'll put this in to line it up. There it is. See, the screws will keep it tension. I'd have to get a clamp. This would be its clamp. So you guys wipe it up after. Might spill some on the floor. Yeah. Just always keeping pressure this way until I lock it up. Not gonna have to put some more holes, put some more screws in this one. All right. We'll be back. I might drill some more holes, so we'll be back. All right, so we've got all our antique screws. So I've found a bigger one. So we've collected this from you know, old wardrobes, and we saw some online to purchase. And we picked up some antique screws. So I like to put antique screws back into the thing. We've got a bigger screw. It's a lot bigger, so we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, it won't go through. As I've measured it, goes up here, so. Alright, give that one a go. Oh, it's going tight now. Ah, my hands. Come on. Oh, it's got tight. That's right. Put this out of the way. Oh, maybe just a little bit more. But yeah, we'll get back. Yeah, that's so it's gone tight. I'll move, go here. So I'm moving up and down. Oh, it's got a little bit. Oh, just a little bit more. Move back in, right back in.
Your hair's always in the shots.
In the shots. Maybe a touch more. That's what you can do it. Maybe that's it. Beautiful. All right. Woo! Footsie done. Footsie done. While the leg is drying, we've got the leg drying, sealing up. We're gonna take this off because this was a bit. These were a bit loose, so we're gonna take this off. Might have to put maybe a little bit bigger screws or fix this up somehow. We'll get there. You wanna hold the door? Or can you hold the door? She's doing two things at once.
Multitasking.
You got it?
Yeah. Is it going to drop?
There we go. There we go. Alright. So we've got the door. Put it right here. Alright, so I took that off. A bit here, might have to do something there, put some more glue there, I don't know, so get that holes filled up. But what I'm going to do now is I got steel wool, and I'm just going to sand down the whole bureau, sand it down ready for French polishing. So there's not much left. All I've got to do is that, fix up these holes. Maybe we'll jam some timber in there, so that fills up the screw holes, because that was loose that. And yeah, there's not much other fixing to do. Just sanding down, and she wants a French polish for this item. So yeah, just steel wool, and we'll just go over the surface, get all the crap off, get some scratches. This gets like all the small scratches out, and all the crap, all the dirt that's been on there for 100 years. The good thing about this stuff, it doesn't really matter if you go this way or that way. But with the sandpaper, you gotta go with the grain. But this one doesn't really matter because it doesn't really make that much of a scratch. It just pretty much cleans stuff and really fine fine sand in. So what we'll do is get a bit of the colours back of the original timber. Once you get all the dirt off, then you see what the timber actually colour was in the beginning. So I'm going to do that to the whole item. Even the legs, I'll clean all up. Maybe the legs, I'll use some more tougher sandpaper to get all those marks out. I might get some better sandpaper, actual sandpaper, maybe 240. But yeah, anyways, all halfway through we'll see how it's looking. Now I'm going to use the sandpaper. So I got 240 grade sandpaper. That's taken too long. So even though I was going to do that, no. So I'm just going to use the 240 sandpaper. It's getting out the cleaning it a lot quicker. I was going to be here forever. So look at that. Even the colours are coming up here already. Look at that redness coming out. All right. So yeah, 240 sandpaper. It is. We'll see you later. All right. So for the leg, we've used I've used 120 grade sandpaper just to get all that. It had a lot of dents in there, so I got that out. Then I'm going to finish up with 240. 240 just to clean it up. It's a finer sandpaper. Get it more smoother. That's 240, and I got here a sanding wheel. I'm just cleaning up this stuff on the bottom, just so if you come over here on this side. Because this is the front. If you look, if someone looks down and they sees all these clumps, are you seeing that? I'm just gonna get all that stuff off. Yeah, just clean it up so if someone looks there, I come from this angle. Pass me the camera. Like, because that's the front, you know, if someone looks there and then you kind of see these big chunks coming out here. So I might just clean it up so if you kind of looks at it, has a nice flow there. You don't really need to do it, but I like to do it. That didn't take long with this thing. It's pretty quick. So, yeah, might as well. All right, so progress. I've sanded that one down. Got that one to do, so I've been sanding these bits here, the corner bits, cleaning them up. So they used to be like that, all scuffed up. So I'm sanding that down with the 240 sandpaper. I'm doing all this with. With these, I can't get them off. The screws are just too. They're like just welded on there, pretty much. The screws, so can't get them in there. But what I can do is just clean them up on here. So I just used on the drill with the wire little brush and just clean it up like that. And I only did it like a few minutes, and I got it already like that. So do more of that, and it'll become more shiny. Our rotary tool broke, the previous one, so we're getting a new one. Ordering that from Sydney Tools, a new rotary tool. It's a bit awkward on here. It's very heavy. The rotary tool is just like that, very small and very nimble and light. This is a bit awkward. So until the new rotary tool comes in, Got to use this. For these, I've just been trying these up like that. Oh, look at that. Okay. Forgot to put my glasses on. Make sure you use safety wear because these little things, they fly out. These little pieces of wire. So they fly out. So just make sure you always have safety gear on. A lot of people won't do that, though. Look how much awesome it looks. Makes it look brand new again, you know. So I haven't done this one at all, so that's how it used to look. Just all black and... Fuck yeah. Look at that. Good. Alright, same thing, I'll do that a bit later. Get them cleaned up. But yeah, I've done two legs. Got 2 legs to left. And the inside. Let's have a look at the inside. So it's all pretty dirty. So we'll see the after shot. Anyways, we'll see you later. Alright, we've got a bit of a hand on this cabinet by Grozdana. What are we doing here? So for the insides, because it's going to be a bit hard if we do sand that severely down with sandpaper, are we going to be able to get in there because these cupboards can't really come out. So what are we doing here? We're using alcohol, 100% alcohol, and steel wool, 0 grade steel wool. So let's show what we're doing here. So what this is doing is getting all the dirt off, getting all the marks out, and like not sanding it severely, but just getting the marks and all the dirt off. My handle's in the way. So that's what we're doing inside there. We've sanded it. We pretty much almost sanded pretty much the whole section. Let's have a look at the back. See, all the sides are done. The legs took some severe sanding to get all that cleaned out. There was another one loose. So this one was loose as well. So I took that one off and I resealed it. So because that was a bit shaky when I did that. So I took that off, re-glued it, put some better screws, stronger screws. That one someone else did it before, and this one I'm not sure, but these 2 back ones I sealed up and we sanded them, so they're ready for paint. We're doing the insides and a few other things, and yeah, Alright. So, progress on the cabinet. We've got the handle. We're going to do the handles, cleaning. So I've taken all apart there for the drawer. So we're going to clean them up on the machine. So we've sent them all in there since yesterday. It's a lot more cleaner. You can't really see because of the light, but you'll see it a bit later. Anyways, we're going to do some cleaning of the handles. So we'll start with this. This is our new machine. New polishing machine with a bit of a sanding station there for little odd jobs. So we're going to give it a go.
Go stand this way.
So maybe stand over on the side, under the side over here. Stuff will fly that way. Watch it. This is the polishing compound we used for the buffing wheel. It's for copper, brass, stainless steel, and you can also use it on silver and stuff. I've used it on silver and it comes up nice. So we've got a little bit there left over. So all you do is turn it on. And put a bit of that on there. Gets a bit hot. It gets a bit hot using the machine and just heats up really a lot. But there we go. Look at that shine come out there. Whoa. Can we see it on there?
Yeah.
So the back arm just a little bit more compared to the other one. Can they see?
Yep.
So, look at that. Beautiful. Like for inside there, you got the little machine that's coming hopefully today. If you want to get really in there and clean that out, I think that's pretty awesome like that. Maybe in here with the little machine, but look how quick the big machine goes. Like that'll take me half an hour with the little machine going in there. So this puppy over here makes it go quicker. We'll try with. We'll see how this cleans up. Can you see that? We'll see how that cleans up. Progress on the cabinet. Oh, we had to cut seam with the machine. I had to do, some customers came, so they had to wanted to ask for a cabinet. Oh yeah, let's have a look at the. That's how we got the little shines up bits from the machine, our new big industrial machine. So we've got them all shined up. Fuck it. And our little machine hasn't come in yet. Our little rotary machine. So I'm still using on the gun, on the drill. We got Dana working on the drawer. So by the way, this is for a customer. She's got us to restore this one. So hopefully we're going to get to her house and film there and see what happens. She doesn't know anything about the filming, so surprise. I'm just going to clean up this. I've got one of those wire brushes. I'm going to clean up around this because I can't get them off. They're just the screws are just, you can't get them out. They're too embedded. So I'm just going to clean this. We can see if we can clean it up a bit better. Yeah, it's coming up heaps nicer. Well, look at that. Oh yeah, I'll do a bit of this way. It's hard to get in there with sandpaper, so this one gets in there. Just be very aware you don't scratch the timber, so not too much pressure. You don't want to scratch the timber. Alright, look at that. Beautiful. Look at that shine coming up. Alright, hopefully my new rotary tool comes today. They said the delivery is coming today. And yeah. Oh, and by the way, we've cleaned in there. The way I've cleaned in there, I've got the alcohol, and I've did some alcohol in there and just wiped it with the rag, and that cleaned out all the crap. So we just got a little bit more here to go, maybe just a little bit in there. As long as it's nice and clean for the new paint to stick and look at, you know, get all that dirt off and stuff. So yeah, we're almost ready for painting. So what else is possible? All right. So we've got the new Dremel 4000 machine happening here. So I got that connected. I used the connection and I got this happening. So once I turn that on, this spins here. Yeah. I got the speed gauge. All right, so probably. See? Oh, look at it! That's so awesome. Oh, look at that! Getting close. You got that? Getting close. So you're getting all those little crevices. Yeah, look at that. Now look at this one here. Oh yeah. Oh, this is awesome. I just feel pretty good, eh? And that's just only a few, 10, 20 seconds of doing that. You know, you just keep going and it'll get more and more. But it's really nimble. It's a lot easier to work with, especially on the hands, you know, like holding this. Sometimes this gets really hot after a while, so having this, you know, putting this, somehow working where to put that, you know, you can shove it in there and work like this, you know, you can do anything with it. So, quite awesome. Thanks for this awesome tool. So now we're gonna do a bit of painting. This is the drawer for the bureau. So we've got raw shellac, French polish. So they're flakes of done beetle poop. And we mix that with alcohol from Restore's Choice. You can go on there to get this stuff. So once you mix all that up, you get like this stuff. So you mix that. It takes about 12 hours to mix, to set, to dissolve the shellac flakes. And once that occurs, it becomes like paint. So we're going to paint this. For the first couple coats, I paint this on, and then I got my I use this in here. I get that out, and that's where I use the cotton with cotton inside. I'll show you that later, and that's when I do the French polish like this. Though I do this way with the brush at the start, just because the process is a lot quicker, and you're going to get the same result anyway. Some people may say not, but it is. It's just whatever works, you know, whatever works for me, I'll do. And if like this cabinet here, I've done first three coats with the brush, and then I did with the French polish. after, just to seal in all the like if you see any brush marks, then it seals it in and you can't see the brush marks anymore. So I've tested it and it works. So let's give this a go. The first coat. You gotta move really fast with this. This dries very quickly. Now, if I went over that again now, what would happen? You'll make little bubbles and burn marks and look terrible. So once you coat it on, that's it. No more touching. If you touch further, you're gonna just fuck it up. So now with this, I do a bit of a technique here where just do circles just so you don't see brush marks. The less marks you can see with the paint after, just make it easier when I'm doing the French polish. So this is kind of French polishing with a brush. I'm revolutionizing shellac painting. A few blokes might not like this out there, but too bad. I don't care. Oh, he's not doing it correctly. He's cheating. He's taking it easy way. I like the easy way. All right, so that's how quickly. Now, if I retouch some stuff, so you're gonna make sure you move very quickly, and have a look on the angle. It's already coming nice and shine, and there's no, like you can't see any marks where I've did the brush. That's why I do that technique like that. It just now if I did it this way, you would see the brush marks. On the skinnier surfaces, you don't see it, but on the fatter, you do see it. So, like you can do the French polish from day one, though you're going to be doing like 20, 30 coats. So if I want to spend 20 years on this cabinet, fair enough. But if I want to spend a little bit less, well then this way works better and quicker. It's just more, all it is just make sure you do the brush with this technique instead of doing like that. Once you do it like that, then you'll see those marks in there. But the fact that I do swirls with the brush, I get away with it. So how does do that? And also I already did one coat in there just to seal it. I don't like to usually paint inside there, but just to seal it so it's more, so it's sealed up. I already did one coat, maybe do 2 coats. But yeah, all right, that's painting. We'll get back to you. So we've got some nails coming out here, and they're just like you can see right there and right here. So I'm going to cut them off because that's dangerous. You put someone's hand in there and just scratch it. So I got our tool. I got our, on this end I got like a small stone to grind that off. So we'll have a look. Beautiful. So little things like that make the job, you don't want to put your hand in there and, get stabbed. So having these little things to have all the little bits to do little things like that makes it easy. So yeah, I was about that. So I got my antique hammer.
What?
And I got my antique screws, nails. What's happening? It's a bit loose there, if you can see that. So we're just gonna put a couple nails there just to make sure that's tight. We don't want that coming undone. Good. One more. It's not that easy using these. The other hammer is a lot easier. There we go. Good. Maybe one more here. Good. Antique hammer. Antique screws. Good. Alright, makes that. Alright, so this tool, I found another cool tool here. If you look really closely, it's got little marks in here. It's got like a star edge. And what that does is it like grinds grinds timber. So for here, it was damaged. So what this does, I'm gonna, so if you look here, go straight like this. See how it comes up here? So when I put the hinge is not going to sit flat. So what I'm going to do, use this tool that I just found it. I don't know, mucking around with my new tools collection. So I'm going to ground that off and we'll see how that goes. If someone's glued it and all the glue's all stuck in there. I see that glue piece just came out. Wow, look at that. Oh, the difference in that. Fuck yeah. Alright, we're back. Now we're going to get a bit of a sanding block. So this is sanding there, it goes over that. Then what locks that up is me tightening this screw. I'm having fun with this toolkit. So you lock up the screw. This took me about half an hour to work out, by the way. So I didn't look at the manuals. So that locks that up. By locking that screw up, you can't move that. I was going over there and this was sliding back and forth. I'm like, this is shit. But anyways, that goes into there. Locks that up. Oh, you press this button. And then get the spanner. Let's go do some sanding. Do it over the right. What's that? Filming. So I'm just going to more flatten that edge out a little bit more. Beautiful. Not more flatter. Fuck yeah. I'll do that. I'll do a little bit on the other side. On that side's alright. I think that's alright.
You have to make it level with the other one.
Oh yeah. Beautiful. Alright. Whistle that. So what I found, the old hinges, they were buckled. So I took the old hinges off, and as you can see, it's not straight and it's wobbly. So what I found in the shop, I found brand new, like pretty much brand new hinges, the exact same size. How does it get any better than that? So I've got two brand new hinges going up. Now I took the old ones off. Even the others, yeah, even the other side's warped as well. And it's really, they're stuck as well.
Are these still antique ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I got this we got these from another antique cabinet that I pulled apart and kept for parts. And this came up from the old antique cabinet. So that's a replacement. We're going to chuck these out. Get new hinges, so this door opens and closes a lot easier. And whoever opens and closes these antiques, just go on the side here. Make sure you always pull these out before opening that. Otherwise, what happened? Someone had them in, and someone opened it, and it just went bang, and it just tore the hinges out. So always make sure you on antiques. You open those up before you open that. Alright. Now I'm polishing up the hinges. So I've already polished one. And that's the other one. So I just polished it, and what I'm using my my special tool. With my zoom out a bit. So I got the, yeah. So I got this bit on here. That's the buffing compound little wheel. So you can, once they wear out, you can re-screw ones on. So there's a thread on here and just screws on. I got a bit of my buffing compound. With my buffing compound. So you put a bit of buffing compound on there. I got the piece of timber just because it gets hot. It gets hot, so and the buffing compound works with the little buff and gets it shiny. Make that part down. Kind of looks like copper. I think they're copper hinges. Alright. Sounds good enough. So now we just get just to clean it off. I just got some alcohol. Just spray some whatever cleaning product. Alcohol, terps or paint cleaner or whatever. Because this leaves like kind of like black stuff, the compound. So just wipe that off. There we go, we've got 2 hinges. So what next? Over here. So we've got the hinges ready. Now there's big holes here. So what we do, like when this, because that's then that was screwed and it's loose. To fix that, what we do, I got pieces of oak, chipped oak. So oak is a hardwood. So I pre-cut some, and what do we do? We just jam them in there. I'll get a hammer. Maybe we have to cut that. So I'll cut that one in half. Fuck. Look how strong it is. Even that little piece is. So jam a bit in there. That should be sufficient. That one's pretty good. Maybe some in these ones. Because once a screw goes in there, it pushes up against this, and then it locks it up in there. Someone taught me this technique, so I didn't know how to do this before. Maybe I should take my other glove off. You just got to find the right bits to go in there. I see that bit went straight in there. You don't need much. Like that should be good enough. Like that. Ah. Blew my bits everywhere. This side. Same kind of thing. It's a bit big, that one. I'll do that later. You don't need to see it. You've seen how I did it. So I'll put the thing on. Oh, here's another bit. So. My screwdriver. Team, where's my screwdriver? Not to lock them up all in one go, just as long as they grab. Once they grab, then just put them all in first before you lock them up. It's going to be a little bit hard to start because I shoved those bits of timber in there. So you can see for little pieces of timber how hard they were because they were hardwood oak. You don't want to use a soft timber. They're kind of all in there. Maybe not that one. I'm just going to leave it like that. We'll be back shortly. I'm just going to do that side. And then we'll get it all in there together, then we'll tie them up. Alright, I've done the other side. I'll put the little stuff in there and then put the screws. So let's just make sure I'm kind of even on both sides in the cracks here. And then do the best you can to see if it's kind of even on both sides. Let's tighten it up and see what happens. I'll just put my glove on this side. Oh yeah, looking up nice. this side. I'll just get it here. Oh yeah, tightens up nice. Yeah, bastard. Can't see properly. This lot. Maybe that screw's not the best. I think I'm going to get bigger screws from here. These ones that I lock up. These screws are not the best. I'll get some bigger screws, see what happens. I've got some bigger screws, so we'll see what happens. On this side. Oh yeah. Oh nice. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, this side nut. Let me try this one here. I think I need a different screw for this one. Can't get it. So I got another screw for this one here. That was good. But just this one, I'm going to jam another piece of timber in there. Oh yeah, how can I see what happens there? Because if they don't lock up over time, they're going to get loose and they're going to do the same thing. So it's got to make sure it's got to be tight. No. Because I think there's a big issue on this one. Just keep jamming more timber in there until I get this up. It's going harder already, so. That went a lot harder. Seems to be no movement. The whole thing's wobbling. Maybe gotta fix the legs. That's the hinge movement. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's see how safe it closes. So just keep adding more and more timber until they lock up and see how that goes. Oh, fuck yeah. Good. Alright. That job's done. Now I think we'll get what left is painting. I think we've got painting left and that's about it. Alright, so now look at all this stuff. So what happened here is this here was kind of lifting off from here. So I glued inside here. I glued this plate onto that timber. There's a thin piece of timber that goes onto this other timber. So that was coming off and I glued that and I put all those little clamps there. That's been there for a while, so I can pretty much almost take that off. So we'll just keep it on there, it looks pretty cool. And now we're starting, we're gonna do the French pot, we're gonna do the painting. Firstly, I'm gonna do the legs. I've already painted that leg, but I'm gonna show you on the camera painting this leg. So for this, we're not doing the French polishing as per se, but same material, and just with the paintbrush. So we're going to see how the leg comes up. We've got some tight quarters in here. We've got antiques everywhere. We haven't got space for putting antiques anymore. Gotta get a warehouse. Required to get a warehouse, guys. Anyways, I'll manage. I don't know, I'm gonna get in that corner. Maybe like that. Can you see the end?
A little bit.
All right. So that leg's done. I'll move a bit here. Yeah, that's the first coat of that. Yeah, maybe we'll paint, what else can we paint for now? Maybe we'll paint the bottom sides of this. See how that comes up. Like this is different timber to this. Remember, this is only the first coat. I can do as many coats as I want with this this style of painting. The more and more shiny you want it, the more and more shiny, the more coats you do. But if you're looking for a quick job, these days, these paints these days, one coat pretty much makes it shiny. So if you want a quick job, this is not the way to do it. the French polish shellac painting. Always bumping into everything in this shop, in this workshop. Well, it's fun when we do work in that other the warehouse we do though, because we've got the shop here. It's closer here. So I just want to see which bits I'm going to do with the French polish. The small parts, it's hard to do with the French polish. So bits that you can't get to, like these bits here, I'll do with the brush. And you'll never tell the difference between these small areas on the brush than on the French polish on the big area. You'll never tell the difference. A lot of works have been happening to this cabinet. Brought it back to life. Maybe these bits here. Yeah. I'll do it inside here. So when you open the drawer, just in case the drawer doesn't sit tightly flush, just do it in there as well. I don't like to do it on the edge here. It rubs anyway on that surface. We'll see it when the drawer goes in. I'll see if you have to do a little bit on the end.
I can't really see on that side, so.
Oh, you can't see over here? You can't see over here?
I can't. Oh, a little bit.
Alright, maybe that part there.
I don't think you finished the knob thing.
Oh yeah. Might change the knob. I might find another knob actually. We'll see if we've got another one. So I'll leave that for now. I'll see if I can get a matching one like this. You can see this part?
Yeah.
Almost lost my bottle of shellac. Alright. is I want to show you guys some French polishing. So we'll cut down. We'll get the French polishing. I've done I painted in there with the paintbrush. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see those little things there. Don't worry. This is shellac painting is different to any other painting out there. So the first couple coats, you're gonna see things like this, where it doesn't look finished. But then turn around to this item here. You know, there's a lot more coats and it's a lot more fuller. So it just takes a lot more coats to get that shine. For the first couple coats, that item looked like that as well. So I know a lot of people freak out like, oh fuck that, doesn't know what he's doing. It's just the way it looks. But I paint that with the paintbrush. I'm gonna paint these surfaces with the French polish, just to show you how it is. But remember, this puts on a less thinner layer, the French polish, by doing it with the cotton. So I've got my shellac in there, put a bit on there, and we go ahead. This way of painting is very, very frustrating sometimes. Like, you can easily fuck up. Like now, if I go back over that, it'll be very sticky. So once it becomes sticky, that's when you don't go over that anymore. So it's got to be nice and smooth running. And as soon as it gets any stickiness, then you kind of done a bit more than you should have. So that's the first coat. But remember, with this, you can paint this every half an hour. You can do another coat. So in one day you can do about 4 coats. So half an hour breaks in between. You can do about 4 coats of this. So yes, now it looks a bit weird because you can see my the swirls. Can you see the swirl? Yeah, you can see the swirls. So don't panic. A lot of people see, that's the thing. People do a couple of coats and they're like, oh, this is, so I'm working out. It's all fucked, you know. Though you just have to keep going. Sometimes it may take, you know, maybe 20 coats, really 20, maybe over 20 coats of doing this to get it nice and flat. So that's why people don't want to do this. It's a time wasting. It's very time wasting. It's easy going Bunnings and getting that paint for one coat paint and you're done. So that's why a lot of people don't do this. I like doing it because I like to do things that people don't like to do. So that's the reason why I do it. Plus, if I'm doing a bunch of jobs, I'm not just doing one item when I'm working at antiques here. I work on about maybe 10 different items. So if I'm just working on one item and doing this, well then I'm not going to get nothing done. And that's why a lot of people get frustrated with the antique business, is because a lot of people always want to just do one thing and complete it. Though, you know, like changing these little hinges, this little part, you know, you need parts. So this job needs to sit for a bit and then you move on. You do that job, you do this job, you do that job, you do this job. You do so many jobs that you're not fixated on that one item and everything can get done instead of just one item getting done. I know it's a big thing. Everyone wants to stick to that one item and get that done. And well, you're going to be there forever. You're not going to accomplish anything. So all the times I do a little bit of this item, do a bit of this, about 10 different items at once I'm mucking around with in the shop at the moment, well then things get done. You know, this item eventually gets done. This item eventually gets completed. But if I'm waiting my time for this one item to get done, then move on to, forget that. I know a lot of people do that, though that is not the case. Remember, this dries very quickly, so like touch dry very quickly. Though you don't want to get the screwdriver and start. Just touch dry. Look, it's dry. That coat. Though you don't want to go excessively on it. Where can I get another angle? Can you come over here, guys? Alright. Yeah, you can see the light.
Yeah.
Maybe just move this light. That's better.
Are you doing the side?
Yeah. Remember, there's a lot of different ways people do their French polishing. Some people really soak this up and just go crazy with it. I like to add a little bit at a time. Like add a little bit now. A lot of people really soak it in and just smash the whole thing. Just go. I don't know if I'm there yet with that style of doing. They've probably had 10 years experience at this. I've only had maybe about a year experience with this, so. And there we go. So all those bits that you see that looks like aren't been done, don't worry about that because you do so many coats, it doesn't matter. Oh look, I can really see my hand in the shine. So like with sanding it down, you just want to sand it down so it's all the rubbish is off. You don't want to sand it down so everything looks like one color. There's no such. You'll be sanding there forever, and you won't even get the result you want. With this timber, a little bit dark here, a little bit light here, a little bit, that's the texture of, that's how the antiques have been designed. And a light just went kaboom. I'm in the darkness, guys. So yeah, once I do more and more coats, you'll just see like the colors of the timber really come out. Like you can see here, like it's a bit lighter, then it's a bit darker here. That's not so much that I sanded here more and sanded here less, it's just the color of the timber is like that. So that's what's so cool about, antique timbers compared to like, these days timbers, it's just one color. Like the pine is just white all the way through, pretty much. So a lot of these darker timbers have these textures like that. And it's beautiful. So we'll do this part last. I'll do that section. Oh, put that light back on.
Just give me the batteries that go out.
Hopefully our portable light didn't blow up. Technical difficulty, guys. Can't get the batteries in. There we go.
That still works.
They say by finishing the whole antique, the time you get back to this stage where you did this one, you can probably do it again. Because it's probably been about half an hour. We can have a bit of a tea break and then get into it. So yeah, where you stand over there, go back over there. So this I'm gonna do like this way, is make it shorter. See how the colours come up? Like it's gonna dull out now, but see that when I first did it, all the beautiful colors came out. So the more and more coats you do of this, the more and more colors come out. And the reason why you have to do so many coats is because this is really thin compared to the one I was doing with the paintbrush. Just because if I do a thicker, you'll see like edge marks where I've brushed. And it'll look like kind of like when in the ocean when the wave pushes the sand, you see the marks where the wave came up to in the sand. You kind of get that kind of look. So that's why you have to do thinner shellac ratio to alcohol. So this is a 1 pound cut in shellac. That paint one I was using is 1.5. So it's a lot more, it's a double, almost double the thickness. Oh, look at that. Does that look good on the camera?
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah, this brings out the colours. So yeah, all those bits that it seems like not enough paint went there, whatever, it doesn't matter because you're just going to do so many coats, it's going to fill in eventually. And all these tiny little scratch marks there, they're going to come out too. So don't worry about that. From the sandpaper. Oh, that's looking awesome. Oh, let's do the doors. Because I think that might be a different, I don't know if they're a different timber.
I think the grain's just differently.
It's a little bit tough getting in those corners. Oh, you'll get it in there. Yeah, put the light back on. Don't worry, the spots where I can't get, I'll get the paintbrush in there and fill that in. No hassles around that. Beautiful. Yeah, looking pretty awesome. Well, let's get in there. So that's really dry. It dries so quick. That's what's good about this, like, it doesn't stink. It just stinks like the alcohol, and once the alcohol dries, the stink goes away. But with the other paints, the oil paints, your house or your workshop or whatever you're painting, stinks forever. Stinks for a whole week from all those chemicals in there. So this doesn't really smell. Like this is made from beetle poop. The shellac. So I've no idea how it's shiny, but it is. And once the alcohol mixes with it, it makes it a liquid. And once you put it on there, the alcohol dries, and then you're just left with the beetle behinds. So there we go. dab some in there. Beautiful. All right, I'll do that side by myself because it's a bit stuck in there. But anyways, that's the first coat of French polishing. So we've got the cabinet. We're gonna do some painting inside. Maybe I'm gonna paint the outside of the doors. The inside of the doors, I mean. Just with the shellac, with the brush. And I think inside we might leave it as is. Kind of looks nice. I kind of like to leave the inside's not painted. Has a nice, maybe the bottom shelf. Or we'll see. Kind of like it without it being painted. Kind of looks like we've cleaned it all up, sanded it inside to get all that rubbish and dirt off. So it looks really nice and new. But let's paint. I'm gonna go paint the doors. To get some colour on it. I previously painted. I think I previously stained the doors. I'm not sure. Could have been just a lot of dirt because they're pretty black. Beautiful colours that come up. That's what I like. I think people always like, you should make it shiny, you should make it shiny, because beautiful colours just come up when you pull some clear on it. Alright, I might just show you how I paint this one. I'll paint down here. Paint the edges. I'll just show you guys one door I paint. No point me showing you the other door. I'm just showing you how the timber comes up after the first coat of shellac. And I'll do this part here with my special brush technique. I kind of like this technique as well because it goes very quick compared to straight strokes. And with this painting of shellac, you've got to go really fast. The faster you go, the less marks you see.
Did you do underneath as well?
No. Beautiful. Now let's look at the difference compared to the other door. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. But yeah, the inside. What do you reckon, Bianca? You reckon it should paint it? It kind of looks cool like that.
I like it like that.
Yeah.
It looks nice. the raw.
It does, isn't it?
Mm.
All right, and yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back shortly to see out some other stuff I've got to do. But I'm gonna paint the rest here, and then we'll see soon. So I've decided to paint the bottom. I couldn't resist. It was just the colors just really came out beautiful. So I painted and I left the sides. I kind of like the sides. It looks really cool. So I painted that with the paint. Yeah, it looks. Oh. And now. So I've painted in here, on there, about 3-4 coats. So that's looking. Whoa.
Maybe what paint more?
And now look what I've got here. This was missing. She never had the lock.
No keep money.
She never had the lock. We've got a customer here. He's just looking around. Never had the lock, so I found the lock. Woo! So I found the lock. It's an antique lock I got from another cabinet, and somehow, look at that. Oh my god! Pretty much almost fits on. So that's how awesome is that? And I shined it up. So I went on our machine. Come over here. I came on our machine and I shined it up. That's how I got a nice and all brass, nice and shiny. So I shined it up on that beforehand. So now let's try and put this in. See how this goes. It's a little bit I think I need to cut a little bit here to get that in. So let me just get the. Let me just get the chisel to just. We just kind of touched on this somehow that's going that way. So we got these antique chisels. They're Moorhood Sheffield. They're an English brand. So oh, they work beautiful. Like these days chisels, they're just not good enough. These are older chisels. Like look how easy that's cutting that out. And I haven't even sharpened them. This is actually the first time I'm using them. But I've used a lot of the other chisels and they don't work too good. Just want to get that nice and flush in there. So whatever's preventing it to go in further in. I'll try and work that out. What's hitting it? Oh yeah. Oh. I think a little bit more on each side. Oh yeah, here's this. Build up a bit of a crap there. Whoa, these are sharp. Wow. And just a bit on the sides.
No good, no keep money. You know.
Keep money. Who's keep money?
Money, no keep money.
You have to go maybe to IKEA to buy furniture. Oh, maybe at the back here. Let me just go to the sides here. Maybe this back section. Yeah, there's a lot of chunks of crap there. I think that's preventing it from going back. Maybe it's... No, that doesn't work. Let me go on that side next. Oh yeah, got that little piece out. Hopefully it fits in there. Better. Oh yeah, getting a little bit better. Now let's maybe on the sides. Still not enough on the sides. It's hitting it. Oh, maybe the lock is hitting up against it. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, put a small nail.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
Maybe we'll get you to do that one, huh? Alright, as long as someone puts some pressure here, and I drill and get some screws in. Alright,
No,
just pause it there and
no.
we'll be back.
Yep.
Alright, so now we're just going to push there a little bit. Make sure that the key works while it's being pushed in there. Beautiful, look at that. It comes back. Alright. Hopefully that will close. So I'm just going to put pressure on it while I drill the back ones. Maybe not drill the back ones. Maybe just get the screws and just screw them in. They come with the screws over here. So these are all antique screws. Probably put it higher. Put it like. I'll just take the camera for a sec. The smallest. Maybe it's the smallest ones over here. Get a bunch of these ones. Let's try some of them.
Small one, alright. Not big one.
Alright, we'll take that, Yanks. I'll get the screwdriver.
And put car up here too. Scare them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you get a boy up here. Shoot. He shoot.
Alright, so we got 3 I like there.
Hey, put this one.
Which one? Guy said put this one. So we're gonna dry this one here. That should work. Like there's no difference. So my laughing antics. Hey, we're gonna take contributions from other people.
One more finito.
You know? Oh, we'll see if I can get that one in there.
Do you need me to hold anything?
Maybe. Can you just put like pressure on that?
Like that?
Yeah.
There's an ant.
No, man, it's part of the job. Can you put a little bit more pressure? We're gonna get the hammer. Bastards.
Yeah, okay, this one.
Put pressure like that.
No, you real far, real bit outside. Put this one.
No, I gotta. Where's that cut? Wow, I gotta make it.
Put that one broken.
I'm gonna make like a little mark in there to help it start. Oh yeah, it's better. See that now. As long as it starts.
See?
Oh yeah, beautiful.
See?
See, I'm getting a device from Chinese man over here.
Yeah.
He's a specialist in antique timbers for the past 200 years.
This one no good too.
I didn't go all the way. I'm waiting for the other one. He's too impatient, this guy. He doesn't know that I'm letting it loose. I'm not having them all loose until they tighten them up. Oh, hold on, that's it. I don't think you have to
Hold anymore?
No.
Why put it try?
Huh?
Yeah, you know put try.
Do you want me to hold it down?
No, because the previous hole's pushing it back this way. There's other holes in there that were in there.
Oh, okay.
So maybe this hole push it back. Yeah, by doing that hole, that'll push it back that way. Yeah, it is kind of working. I can polish them back up. There's no big deal about that.
You put one more like that, one more like that. No good. Yeah. Why check? Yeah.
It's coming up.
Why put it try like that?
This is not brand new furniture here, mate.
You put some do leg, you see? This one go up, this one go up.
I don't think you have, if you at your job, don't have this guy next to you.
Now okay, you can put hammer. Give it a try. No good.
It's not good, guys. It's not good. I'm not good fixer up. Or
You know, pay you money, man.
I don't get paid. I come to your place for dinner. Yeah, we'll make some rice.
Pay money.
Alright, and
No. Put hammer. Put hammer. Take,
no hammer.
yeah, take the here. Put hammer a little bit. This one go down. This one go down.
It doesn't want to go down further.
Look at that level. Good. Like that. You cut your hand. See? Why?
I'm gonna put different ones in.
Maybe put, do you have like the flat ones? Like the pins?
What flat ones?
Unless you have like pin ones?
Oh, we'll be back. We'll just find. We're gonna. Alright, so what are we gonna do is we'll make the holes bigger, so that this what's happening that it's kind of touching. It's not hitting this, and it's not allowed to go further. So I'm gonna make just the holes in the brass bigger. And almost fucked it there. But let's go see how that works. I'll get the screw again. And now it's sitting down. But I need bigger screws in there. That's the thing with it, working on antiques. It's a lot of fiddly work till you get the right thing. How thick can I go? The way I got it more further down, I just got this grinding machine, grinding stone on the drill, and just kind of did that so the head of the screw can fit down further. And that seemed to work for the other ones. Oh, look at that, beautiful. All right, so that's done. How's that? And let's go have a look at if that's. Remember, there's no perfection in antiques. If you want perfection, don't buy an antique. There's still more coats of paint, so don't worry about that. Alright, so let's go closes. Let's get the key. It's a bit warped, this thing, so that's just the way it is. I can't really do much about that. So to lock it, you just got to press it down. And there we go. Look, it's locked.
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of reverse lock. So to lock it, I went anti-clockwise. To unlock it, clockwise. And then look. But yeah, this doesn't sit down properly. Just have a look on the side. Just because it's been warped. So if you could that's just the way it is. Remember, if you don't like imperfections, well, antiques aren't for you. Right? Fuck yeah, that's my first lock I fixed. Like, put
Installed?
Yeah. Looks awesome. What a difference. Like, having that hole there just nice shined up. I found the brass screws there. Fuck yeah. And the fact that locks as well, that's awesome. Yeah. And we had an auction, and we managed to win an auction where we had like 300-400 keys in the lot. We paid a bit of money for it, but we got like about 300-400 keys of spare keys. So I had this lock from another cabinet, took that out, and we had to find a key. Bianca's here, pretty much found the key in about a few minutes, and that works. So rest on this now is just more coats of shellac, just more painting. I did about, we'll close that up. Okay, ooh, beautiful. I'll shine them up as well. We did about, I think 4 or 5 coats I did yesterday. So yeah, we'll just keep going until it becomes nice and mirror finish. Well, not mirror finish, but nice and shiny. Yeah, look at that. It's awesome, isn't it? Alright, we'll see you back later. So we had these on the bottom. They're kind of metal. They're on the bottom there. And I kind of took them off because there was one missing. One of them was missing. So I only had 3. And that's why the cabinet was going back and forth. So I've taken them off, and we're going to see if the cabinet sits nice and flat. So we'll be back shortly I'll test that. So we'll be back. Alright, so we found out this leg is kind of the one making it not be level. So I got my timber file, and we've just been filing the bottom. It's pretty much just like that. I change angles just so it becomes more flat. By changing different angles, you get a better, nice flat cut. So we're going to lift it back up and see if it's rocking. All right, you can get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we also went a bit on this side. I shaved that side down, but this side had a bit of bumps. It wasn't sitting nice and flat. Like they had a bit of chunks sticking out here and this and that. So I grinded all that out by the file, made it all nice and flat, put it down. And this concrete's all level, I already checked out. And let's just have a look up here. Zoom out a bit. So let's touch the cabinet. You know, in the video, we saw this rocking back and forth. So pushing it this way. I don't really want to touch the paint yet. But look at that. Wow. Fuck yeah. So we're doing we're cleaning up the polishing the handles for the jaw of the bureau. This is the last one, the last little piece. So I'm gonna do that one and we'll have a look and I'll put it together. That's the compound I use for the polishing compound. We'll clean that up. So that one, and then this one. I already cleaned it up with, I already polished it with the small wire one. Let's go with this. I pre-did it with that. What are you doing? Zoom in. I pre-did it with this one, with the wire one, and that gives it a, just cleans it. It still adds shine to it, but cleans it all the dirt off. Then we got the polishing one. So I got my polishing replacements. So I got a whole bag of them. So we'll polish this up and this will become more shiny. You see this? Compared to the other end. So yeah, it just makes it a lot more shiny. Plus I've got to clean it with the alcohol to get all the dirt off. This spreads a lot of like that black stuff, so even though it looks shiny, there's a lot of still dirt left over by this, so you clean it. But I'll finish this off camera and then we'll be back. So there's the other ones I polished up for the handle. Okay, this one, the one I did in front of the camera, we just used the alcohol to clean the crap. from the polish, clean the polish off. You just need to wipe it like that. And there we go. And then this one. Just give it a wipe down. So this handle didn't come with the item, but this is an antique one. The item didn't have one. It was missing. So from the spare parts I've collected from the antique, from other antiques, I found this one, and this one, I asked the customer if she would like this one on there. And she said, yeah, let's do it. So I'm going to add this one to the bureau. You can't, the light's not that good. But yeah. And yeah, we're going to put this one on the, so turn around this way. So I've French polished this. I'll put this one on that. Oh. I also take my gloves off. And next I put these handles on. I'm going to bring all the stuff over there. So remember how to do this. I think these go like that. And then, are you seeing this, what I'm doing?
Mm-hmm.
Go like that. Oh. Looks like brand new out of the shop. Even better than brand new. Can't buy this brand new no more. You know what, Michael? That's it. Alright, let's just lock that up. I'll just get a... Let me get this size. I don't really like to use, are you seeing what I'm doing? I don't really like to use shifters. A lot of people like using the shifter. I like to get the actual spanner that fits. Just so I don't want to stuff it up. You know, we spend all this time getting it there, and then you fuck it up by going a bit lazy and looking for the spanner that fits properly. I used to be a mechanic out of high school, so I learned how to use equipment, mechanical equipment. So it's never about yanking it, always doing a little bit by little bit. You know, you don't want to go through all this effort and then you thread it, or you stuff the thread up, and then what? All this for nothing. So take your time, give it a nice, be patient with it. Because you can easily stuff these threads up, and then what do you do then? It take you another week to get a replacement. So, how's that looking? I'll put this one on. This one doesn't want to come off this way. I think here. Somehow it doesn't want to come, so I'll do that the opposite way. I'll put that in already. You know, it'll lock in the opposite way, if that makes any sense. I don't know what I'm doing. That.
Are you gonna put this?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can pull this one back out. Oh yeah. If I lock that spins that. All right. So what's left? Okay, that thing. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I can still get it, I think. There we go. And I'll lock that from back at the behind. So we're locking that up with our spanner. We're just going a little bit at a time. Beautiful. Wow. Or maybe a little bit more. It's a bit floppy here. Okay. Looks like it's more this one. That's alright. Oh, this should go more down. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Just make that more, bit more down. Yeah, it's better. I'll fix it. Alright. Whoa, look at that. That's awesome. Let's put that on the cabinet. We'll bring that. You want to carry the light over? Oh, you carry the light over.
You go first.
I go first. Very dangerous. Very dangerous for Bianx.
I think the lighting and holding the camera at the same time is slightly challenging.
All right. So here we go. Oh, with the key. So here we go. I've left them out because they're still drying. I just painted them. It fits! Oh wow. How's that looking on there?
Nice.
Oh wow. Alright.
It's like 3 different timbers.
I think it is. Alright, so let's do that. Let me get that. I'll be back. So this piece here. So you want to zoom in over here? Bring the light this way. So this one, it never had a key. As you seen in the video, we added that piece in there. You've seen that we added the lock. We found the key for it. Oh, you already seen that. But that looks pretty dodgy like that, you know. So we asked the customer, the lady, if she wanted to add that in there. Oh, my hand's in the way. So we'll add that in there. And I'll just add to the cabinet. And yeah, let's do it. Alright, actually this is gonna be pretty tricky. Might get the drill. If I start with the top one, drill the top one, lock that up, and then I'll lock the bottom ones up. Let's do that. Right, just pause there and we'll come back with it. Alright, so we'll put this in there. Let me get the key. Where's the key? Key. Oh yeah, that's good. This is a bit tricky.
Is the key in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe let it sit on the key. And then a little bit up. And make a indentation there. Can you see that? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. So I made an indent there. Alright. Maybe I don't have to drill it. Maybe we'll just see if it goes screws in without the drill. Maybe not. So we've got our drills over here. You want to come over here? Maybe this one. I just need to do a little bit. Just drill. I don't want to drill all the way in. Just so it starts. Maybe that's enough. So if I drill all the way in, it won't lock up properly. I guess it's, once it starts the thread, yeah, that started.
Do you want me to hold it?
Not really. I'm just holding the screw. Oh, yeah. Hopefully it screws in. Because I got the locks on the other side, so hopefully it doesn't hit the lock. I think so. The lock hasn't moved. No, the lock's not moving up. Yeah, it's fuck yeah. Okay, now just hold it there. And then what do we do?
Try the key out.
Alright. Hopefully it fits in there. Fuck yeah. And with this one we just have to hold down the lock. It's a bit warped, the cabinet. Maybe the person, the owner will probably see the video, so maybe keep it locked for a while and maybe that will help the timber realign itself so it's more flat. To release it. Oh, it's the opposite way. Oh, they're freaking me out for a fucking fuck. That's fine. That fit. Oh, that's awesome. Fuck yeah. Now let's do the bottom one. I'm gonna get that out of there. Let's make sure it's nice and straight. How's that looking? That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Okay. Alright, so now we get the drill. Just drill a little bit. That's all it needs. You don't need much at all. Because if you do a lot, then it's not gonna tighten up. Then you have to jam more timbers in there to lock the screw up. As long as you just start it, the thread's gonna work itself out. coats of wood. Looks like it's hard timber. Screw this one up. Yeah. You know what? I might just screw this one a little bit more. It's going a little bit too tight. See, these things are fiddly, you know, a lot of mucking around here. Just that little bit. Get the excess dust out of there. Wow. Alex, oh, look at that. Now check out. Wow. Fuck yeah. Oh, that's awesome. It's kind of like a silver, that's a silver, like a silver color. The other ones are gold. These other ones are brass handles. We got a silver one. And the silver really looks nice. Whoa. All right, the cabinets, I think it's almost finished. What's next? That's it. I think another couple, just some more coats in here. Just some more coats on this part, on that part. In there's done. Just on this, on the lid. This part here, things. Just that needs a couple more coats of the polish. And I think that's it. We'll reveal the next process. We'll pretty much reveal it. And we'll do the video of going to the lady. We'll do the video. She doesn't know this is going to be recorded on an episode. So
Hopefully she'll let us record her.
we'll ask her beforehand if she's okay with us recording her revealing the antique. Because she bought one of our antiques. She purchased one of our antiques. And she asked, do I know anyone that repairs them? I go, well, the item you've just bought, I've repaired. I did the French polish. She also asked, is anyone, do you do the French polish? I'm like, the item you're just buying now is been French polished. So yeah, and then I had to deliver that antique to her place. So we went to her place and I asked her, have a look at that antique you want to get repaired. And she goes, this one, she asked some other company to do it, but they were too busy. So I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'll do it. Even though I got a lot of stuff to do. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. So here it is. And hopefully she loves it. It was fucking awesome. But anyway, so that'll be probably the next video. So we'll be there. We'll see you then. All right, how is it going? All right, now we've got the antique that I repaired, and we're at the customer's place. We're gonna have the big reveal. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring the antique into her house, and we're gonna do the big reveal. So we've got it's all ready. So we're gonna see what happens. So I'm gonna get her husband to give us a hand lifting it into the house, and the lady that actually got me to do the job is gonna get revealed inside when we put it next to salad. Here we go. You stay there.
Okay.
You want to keep filming?
Yeah. I'm going to keep filming the whole way.
And then lift up there. Yep. And I'll go all the way up. And just place it down there. And push up. Alright.
Looks beautiful.
Jenny's going to love this.
Alright, so I'll go back because I'm going to So we'll pick it up from the underneath. You got it?
Go.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Step here. Yes, puppy dogs.
That's Zara.
Sarah the dog.
Yep, Zara the dog. She's giving us a big welcome. Coming up for the step.
It's still coming up. It's coming up now. Jock, you covered it up. I can't see it. How you going there?
Yeah, good.
Another step. Almost in the guys.
And you want to go past the door and I'll go in the door?
Yeah.
So you, there you go, down.
Yeah.
There we go.
How is she?
Jenny,
Jenny, you're a
yeah, big
Reveal,
surprise
Jenny.
for you.
So Jenny's coming in.
Is it Jenny or Jeannie?
Jenny.
Jenny.
Okay, here
So we've
I
got
am.
Jenny here. She is the owner of this fabulous antique. So we did a lot of work on it, as you can see in the whole episode. There was a leg missing, with fully French polished. And yeah, it was pretty much broken when she got me to do it.
It's pretty poor condition. So I'm really excited to see what it looks like.
Okay.
Alright, we ready?
Let her reveal it.
Oh, yeah, you.
Okay. Do I just slide it off?
Yeah.
Slowly. Slowly. Oh, amazing. Oh, beautiful. Oh, look at the legs. Oh.
So this was your dad's school
Yeah,
desk?
it was my father's. He passed away 10 years ago, and my mother had it in the house, and it was in pretty poor condition. She passed away last year. It's almost a year, and so we wanted to restore the desk. Oh, gorgeous! And it didn't have a lock, and it didn't have lots of things. Its leg was falling off.
So we polished all that, all the handles.
Yeah, gorgeous.
I added that, as you can see.
Yeah, yeah, it's beautiful.
And we added a lock.
Don't do that. You
What?
got to
Gotta
pull the things.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's a big thing you got to do. Always pull them out.
Gorgeous.
Yes. The supports for the door.
Yeah.
And there's your table. There's your table.
Yeah,
And there's your
yes.
dad, Bill, doing he's writing his essays and he's doing his maths on that.
It's
And Jake, didn't you put new?
I polished them up as well.
Yeah,
Oh, didn't you put new ones?
Oh no, I did.
They're new ones.
Yeah, they are actually.
Not new ones, like
You've
old
seen-
ones,
you've seen
but
the
different
episode.
ones.
Wow.
Yeah, you've seen the episode.
Oh,
Very
So-
exciting.
And I managed to find that from another antique that we collected on the street.
yeah.
And I'm like, I gotta have these. I had these. Just I pulled it apart on the street, and I got that exactly measurement. You'll see in the episode
Wow.
how phenomenal that fit in.
Fantastic.
And I buffed it up. You'll see.
Yeah.
And it works. Like we found the key. So the only thing, because this is kind of a little bit warped,
Yes.
just push on there a bit,
Yes.
and then, and there we go.
It's gorgeous.
And it's locked.
beautiful.
So maybe to maybe lock it, and
Yeah,
that'll
and
maybe
it might
it
come,
might,
it
yeah.
might right itself.
But for now, just let it sit there because I don't want
Yeah.
too much pressure,
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
we'll leave it for a week before we do anything with it.
and maybe not have it sit on that for a bit for over a
Yes.
week because then you might have a little bit of a mark there.
Yes.
Just
we'll
let
just
the
let it
French
all
polish.
dry.
So with the French polishing, it takes about over a week to get hard. So if you do rest something on there, like a sharp object, you may scratch it. So just keep objects off it for about a week.
It's beautiful.
Well done,
You've
Jake.
got a meeting, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
You have to go to a meeting.
All right. Well, that ends the episode.
Thank you, Jake.
That's from Antiques here,
Fantastic.
and
Love
I'm
you,
very
you
grateful that
too.
she's happy with her item. And how does it get better?
It's beautiful.
How does it
Thank
get
you.
any better than that?
All right. See you later.
Bye. Action.
And by the way, this is the this piece here that we're looking at. This is the item that she actually came into our store to purchase, and that one has been repaired by me as well. I French polished that, and we brought it back to life. And when you said you saw it from online, from an online store,
Yes, I
she
did.
saw it from our online store, and she came in and to have a look at it, and she's like, "I'm having it." And look how she's
I decided quickly. It was exactly what I wanted. No, it's beautiful. And the LED lighting is just a gorgeous feature, and the curved glass, just gorgeous. And the colour was right. That was really critical.
And yeah, she's added all her ornaments. It just looks so much more beautiful with the little ornaments in there. And like we got the glass on the back. We added the glass on the back as well.
Oh, okay.
It was too dark.
Yes,
And we put glass in for shelves
She did the
because they
glass
were
shelving.
wooden.
Oh, they were all
We
wooden.
changed
Yeah.
them.
Oh, well
Yeah,
done.
because it
That's
makes it too-
gorgeous.
Yeah, it makes it look too dark. The wood
the wood
this
would
way.
really draw it in,
Yeah.
whereas
Yeah.
this
It
lifts it
really
up.
lit it up.
Yeah,
And look at
yeah,
the legs; they're gorgeous legs too,
Mm.
and beautiful ornaments in there.
So yeah, that's the item that she's purchased, and that's how we got her to do. She got me to do the job for the other item. So
So I'm very lucky and grateful.
so she got two awesome items now. All right, thank you guys. We'll see you later.